Have you ever caught yourself saying stuff like, okay, don't mess this up, before doing something basic, like opening a bottle? Or you're walking around your room like, all right, we're gonna fix our life today. Then you realize you're alone, and you're like, yep, I'm officially talking to myself. But here's the crazy part. Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy. It might actually mean your brain is working better than most people. So today we're talking about the psychology of people who talk to themselves, why it happens, what it really means, and when it's actually a secret superpower. Let's get into it. First thing, everybody talks to themselves. The only difference is some people do it silently in their head, and some people do it out loud like they're hosting a podcast with 0 viewers. Like, bro, don't lie. You've said this before. Where did I put my phone? While holding your phone in your hand. Yeah. Same. And that right there is called self-talk. It's basically your brain's way of communicating with itself. To stay focused, now let's break it down. 1. Talking to yourself helps you focus. When you say things out loud, your brain locks in. Like when you're searching for something and you keep saying, keys, 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 as if the keys are going to respond like, bro, I'm under the sofa. But it works, because speaking out loud helps your brain stay on one mission. It's like putting your mind on work mode. 2. It helps you calm down. Ever been mad, stressed, or nervous and you go, all right, relax. It's not that deep. Self-talk is like you becoming your own therapist. A therapist that sometimes says dumb stuff like, okay, breathe. You're not dying. You're just overthinking. But hey, it helps. It helps you solve problems. This is a big one. When you talk to yourself, you're basically thinking out loud. And thinking out loud helps you organize your thoughts. Like, wait, if I do this first, then I can do that. That's why smart people do it a lot. Not because they're weird, but because they're processing things in real time. Now here's where it gets funny. Some people don't just talk to themselves. They have full conversations. Like, should I text her? No. But what if she thinks I don't care? Bro, stop. Have some self-respect. That's not being crazy. That's just your brain fighting for its life. Now let's talk about the types of self-talk. The good kind. This is when you hype yourself up like, you got this. One step at a time. Don't quit now. Athletes do this all the time. Even normal people do it before scary stuff like exams, interviews, or calling customer service, because calling customer service is basically a boss fight. The bad kind. This is when your self-talk turns into bullying. Like, I'm so dumb. I always mess things up. I'm not good enough. And that's where self-talk can mess you up, because your brain starts believing whatever you repeat. So if you constantly talk to yourself like a hater, your confidence gets cooked. Here's a quick upgrade. Instead of saying, I'm bad at this, say, I'm learning. Or even better, I'm not good at this yet. That word yet is powerful. It tells your brain this isn't permanent. It's progress, not failure. Now, people ask this all the time. Does talking to yourself mean you're lonely? Not always. Sometimes it just means you're self-aware. Some people talk to themselves because they enjoy their own company. And honestly, that's a flex. Because some people can't sit alone for 5 minutes without losing their mind. Self-talk can actually be your brain's way of supporting you. Like, okay, we're tired, but we're still gonna push through. That's your inner coach. Now here's a cool brain hack. Talk to yourself in third person instead of saying, I'm nervous. Say, bro, you're fine. Relax. You got this. This actually works because it creates distance. It makes you feel like you're giving advice to someone else, and you're way nicer to others than you are to yourself. So, yeah, use your own name. Be your own support system. Now, quick reminder, talking to yourself is normal. But if it becomes super negative all the time, or you feel like you're not in control of it, then yeah, that's something you should take seriously and get help for. No shame in that. But overall, talking to yourself is actually a sign of a brain that's trying to function better. It helps you focus. It helps you stay calm. It helps you solve problems. It helps you push through life. So next time you catch yourself talking to yourself, don't get embarrassed. Just smile and say, yeah, I'm in a meeting. Because technically, you are a meeting with your mind. And if you learn to lead that meeting properly, your whole life gets better. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and comment. What's the funniest thing you've ever said to yourself? Because I know somebody here has said, okay, we're gonna be productive today. And then did absolutely nothing. Respect. See you in the next one.